What's up, everybody? Jonathan back here on Willamina Forest, and I just released us some new piece of equipment here. Got us a Caterpillar 980K wheel loader, so we can offload our logs over there at the sawmill. So let's go ahead and drive that over there. And once we get there, I'm going to try to hop back in the fellow buncher and get it back over here to the landing area, the shop area. Boy, this wheeled loader gets with it. It's going to do about 40 something miles an hour probably. Okay, yeah, so the reason I'm going ahead and getting this back over here is because there's not really a good place. We can back the truck in there and sell it probably, but we'll give a shot at offloading it with this wheel loader. If I don't like it too much, then we'll do something else. But if you look right over here where the sell point is, you see we got these racks. Now, like I said, over here on the other side, there is a spot where we can back the truck in there and sell it. But we'll try to make it a bit more realistic by using this wheeled loader. Let's see, I'm just gonna park it right about there, and let's see, the fellow buncher was the first thing we bought, so, or one of the first things. And we don't have us a, I don't think we have a low boy. Yeah, I think I just drove it over there. Okay. Well, we'll just go ahead and drive it over there. I was gonna maybe do a time lapse or something, but we've got maybe a few things to talk about. So first of all, if you didn't know, North Modding Company made some John Deere forestry machines and submitted them to Giants, and Giants actually approved them. I don't know how that happened, but so you now have, at least for now, you have a John Deere processor. I'm gonna call it a processor. You can't harvest with it, I suppose, but for now it's I'll call it a processor. And I haven't used it yet. I've actually got it, but I have not even tested it out yet. I haven't had time. Last night I worked on my next map a good bit. Worked on that for, I don't know, probably a couple hours. I was watching some YouTube videos. We're actually listening to some YouTube videos, sort of more of a podcast kind of thing. So I was listening to that for a couple hours while I was working on the map. And then also, I guess I should mention that they have, North Modding Company has also added to ModHub for console and for PC, I should say. It's a knuckle boom track loader. Looks a lot like this, except it has a knuckle boom loader on it. And have not tested it out yet, although I did see some Facebook posts that somebody was saying that the grapple didn't seem to want to hold the logs very good or something. I don't know. But you know, I don't know if anybody else has successfully gotten that type of equipment onto ModHub, so I'm not sure who they paid off or you know what happened there, but maybe Giants just kind of has it out for FDRs. I don't know. I know FDRs tried in the past, but it could just be that well, either, like I said, FDR, they don't get along well, I don't think, with Giants, so it could have been that, or it could have just been the machines themselves, that's something that Giants didn't like about it. But anyway, for whatever reason, I guess the console players are happy, because now you have two, at least for now, two pieces of equipment, track style, cutter and loader. Now, what I've seen from North Modding that's coming is a of course, a tracked, all track machines, but a fellow buncher, a lot like this. I'm not sure if it's a 980 or 909 or if it's something else. I think it's something else. But that, from what I hear, is still in some testing with the modders. They're just about ready to submit it. They're getting close, sounds like. So hopefully that'll be coming along pretty soon. Give us some other options besides FDR. And then they have a grapple loader that's not a knuckle boom. It's just a lot like this, except with a grapple on it. So some pretty cool stuff coming for PC and console from North Modding Company. As far as I can tell, they don't have a well, they may have a Facebook group. I'm trying to think. Seems like I looked for them on Facebook and couldn't find them. But then I may have found... Seemed like I found something. Maybe, was it a YouTube? No. Anyway, I don't think they have much of a Facebook or social media presence, but maybe it's just some folks that were on some other groups that knew somebody in there or was friends with them on Facebook or something and was sharing their things through just a personal page or something. I can't remember now, but I don't think they're on Facebook. Yeah, so the next map that I'm working on, of course I've mentioned a few times, but it's going to be a 4X map, so it's taking me a lot longer. So don't expect to see another map from me in probably a couple months. It's probably going to take me a while. I've got the sawmill and the main roads all laid in. So what I'm doing now is going back and trying to add detail like, water features, whether it be creeks, waterfalls, ponds, whatever. And then all the other little details like adding in the trees and the bushes and grass and stuff like that. So I'm getting there. It's just, I tell you, once I finish this 4X map, you will not see a 4X map from me ever again. I can promise you that. So get it while you can and play it and hope you enjoy it, because that is most likely going to be the last 4X map that I do. They're just too big. And a single player can obviously play it, but I mean, it'd be so huge, such a daunting task to try to clear cut that thing. You'd almost just have to be like, okay, well, I'm just going to take a couple of blocks and cut, and then whatever I get to it. But just the sheer amount of work that's gone into it too, for all the trees. I mean, I don't even know how many thousands of trees I've placed so far, and haven't even scratched the surface on how many trees is going to be on that map. But there's probably going to be 100,000 trees, I would just have to guess. And it's way more than, I mean, twice. Okay, well, maybe not 100,000. Maybe 80 to 90,000, because on Bear Rock, I believe there was 38,000 trees on that map. And that one, by the way, Bear Rock, once I do finally get finished with the 4X map, or maybe even before, I don't know, we'll see. I want to go back and optimize that a little bit. There's some stuff I can do with the trees to make it perform a little better. Just haven't had time to do that yet. And then also, like I've mentioned before, I would like to try to I'm going to attempt to get the plantation on console, but have not had time yet either to sit down and start looking at the files. Anything in there that needs to be optimized or changed or whatever. I'm probably going to end up taking the little deer stand out, and maybe some of the signs and stuff, just so Giants doesn't give me a hard time about all that. They may be fine, but I don't know, I'd rather just not even chance it and just take some of that stuff out of there. I'm not even sure about the barbed wire fences. I'd love for those to stay, but we'll see what happens with those. But like the little gates that are on the landing entrances and stuff, I may end up taking those out. I don't know. Because Giants it sounds like they're pretty specific on, you know, stuff having the textures just right and all that, unless I'd rather cut out some of my work than to even attempt to put that in there and then they get it, you know, get sent back. We'll see though, we'll see. That is another goal, but like I said, don't be thinking that you're going to see it on Mod Hub anytime soon, because it's probably going to be a while. In case you have not figured out yet, I work pretty slow on some things, but and most of that's just because I don't have time to work on stuff. I spent 2 hours yesterday mowing the yard, so I mean, it's just, you know, and I gotta work. So all this stuff is in my spare time, just as I have time to do it. And June is always a busy month for me because there's just a lot of stuff going on that month. It's like June and December. Those are my busy months. Because usually at the end of May, no, end of June. End of June is my community band concert, and then we have another one in December. And then there's stuff going on at church. You know, there's we got our patriotic program. Well, it would have been for you guys last night and tonight. That being Tuesday and Wednesday. So just lots and lots of stuff. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut just a few more around this area, because what I was wanting to do was I was wanting to make it to where I could skid right into the back side of that little area that we plowed off. I think we're just about got it. And then once we pick up all these trees and get them processed and loaded, we may end up having to make a small run to the sawmill, or yeah, that's good right there. I think I like all that. In fact, well, let's see. Let me cut down just a couple more trees right here. Open this up a little bit more. But once we finish up this little area and get all these trees processed here that are cut, we're going to be moving up to that landing site, which I need to take the fell buncher up there next and start getting that opened up. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Too far out there. Anyway, it fell in the right direction. Look at all the little slivers of tree over there. Alright, I'm going to see if I can get up in here and get this last tree next to in between these two piles right here. See the tree, there it is. Can't see what I'm doing. Oh, well, I guess we got it. And of course it falls the wrong way and right on top of us. That's alright though. Get it pointed in the right direction. Whoops. Alright, well, guess it didn't like that. Kidding me? Come on, get off of there. Stupid little tree. Hung up in my tracks. Jeez. Tractor's not even here. Yep, the performance tomorrow night, well actually tonight as you're watching this, be Wednesday night. After performance we have a big fireworks show every year, and it's going to be hopefully pretty good this year. I heard we raised a good bit of money to help fund the fireworks, so maybe they'll make it a little bigger and better this year. Not that it's been terrible before, but just heard they raised more money this year is all. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's get these last couple stops cleaned up real quick, and then we'll head the fell buncher back over towards the gas station. We'll go find that spot that I think we can use as the landing. We're going to need us a wood chip trailer here before too much longer. Alright. Yeah, this is kind of fun. I like this map. Like I said, I was thinking about making one myself like this, where there was hardly any roads at all. One of these days I might, but yeah, this is fun, having to make your own way through here. Okay, so if you look on the map as we're headed towards the gas station, just to the right of the gas station as we're looking at the map, I believe there's a decent little flat spot over there, and that's probably where we'll set up. And then we'll build us a road in there, cut us a road in, and plow it and cultivate it, make it look like this. That'll be our main haul road, and then we'll try to get a bunch of wood cut over there. Let's see, I'm trying to think if we actually even need to go all the way to the sawmill. I mean to the gas station. Because it looks like just right in here somewhere I should be able to... In fact, let me just cut that off. Let's see, I'm probably going to get up here to the top of the hill. So I probably want to be right here at the top of this hill. Let me look at the map. No, it's a little further down, I guess. So I'm seeing a pretty... Well, we're almost to the gas station now. It must be right about here, right in... Yeah, so we'll come in here just to the left of the gas station. And it looks like we're going to want to go up this way and just straight back, it looks like. So come over to the top of this little hill. And come right down through here. Almost looks like there's halfway little road here. And then we're going to angle back this way. And it looks like that flat spot, yep, it's right here. Okay. So, let me backtrack, and I'll cut a few trees to mark a path. This is where I wish we had that little tree marking mod that we had in 17. Okay, well, I see where to go now, so I'm just going to hop back in here in the fellow buncher, and we'll come on down here and get started cutting. Because today, what I'd like to do is try to build this road back to the landing back there. And, of course, we'll plow it and cultivate it, make it look like this. And we'll build us a little landing site back there. And then probably next time what we'll do is pick up all this wood that's on the ground and process it, and then we'll be ready to move over to the new site. pretty much got an area cleared off I think we can use as the landing. It may be a little bit more of an incline than I thought, but it probably work. So let's see here. Let's get the skidder. Let's work. While we're driving to the road, I see we're up to 910 subscribers, just 90 away from our goal. So if you're watching this video right now and haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and do that. Help me out. We're trying to get to 1,000 to get my videos monetized again, and once I do that, do some random prize giveaways from time to time. Once the money gets built up into the account, YouTube does not pay you until you get to $100. And when I first started off, there was no restrictions on how many subscribers you had to have and all that. And it took me I'd say about 2 years, because I had a couple of blogs that I was doing that was making some money, but not a whole lot. The main income was from YouTube, so it took about 2 years to get everything built up where I could get paid. But anyway, we finally did get there, and was doing okay. Didn't have a lot of subscribers at the time. I think whenever they finally restricted how many subscribers you had to have to get paid, videos monetized, I think I was at about 300 and something subscribers, so it's doing pretty good. But now we've almost tripled that, so looking forward to getting paid again for the videos, and then we'll start doing some random prize giveaways, which was the goal all along. In fact, I've already done 2 giveaways. When I reached 100 subscribers, I gave away a copy of Farming Simulator 17, and then here, well, I guess it was maybe late last year, before Christmas or something, I think I gave away a Tiger Cat hat and t-shirt, so that was fun. So we'll be doing stuff like that again once I get paid for my videos. We'll just have to see how the money goes. I'm hoping to do some pretty nice stuff, like maybe a monitor or some dual joysticks, or something besides like a hat and a t-shirt. But it takes money to do that stuff. Okay, well, the fellow buncher is in the way, but that's alright. I'll be curious to see how this looks whenever we get all the grass and bushes removed. I think it's more of an incline than I thought, but if that's the case, we might try using the terraform tool. I don't know, but we'll see what it looks like. Yeah, I'm going to go 2 blade widths and get us a good wide haul road in here. And of course we'll come back over it with our cultivator, make it look nice. Kind of round off this corner right here just a little bit. Alright, and let's go back down to where our landing is going to be and plow that out good, because whenever we get down there with the cultivator, I don't want to have to come back and replow it. That's a little steep right there. I didn't realize it was that steep. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the day where on Farming Simulator you can actually build a road like you're supposed to. You know, do the dirt work and then put down like let's see, what do they do? I guess they compact it and then they put down. Well, I guess they just do like a couple layers of asphalt or something. I can't remember if they put down rock before or not. I don't think so. I haven't paid attention too much when I'm going down the road and see people, see crews out putting roads in. I see them doing the dirt work and making it nice and smooth and compacted and all that, but I don't know if there's like a layer of crushed rock or something that goes in there before the asphalt or not. I can't remember. This is fairly flat. I mean, probably about as flat as we're going to get on this map, I would think. There may be a few other little spots hopefully we can find that are good and flat that we can use for landings on other parts of the map. But for right now, oh look, somebody else subscribed, 911, alright. What's that, 89 more to go? That's funny, I didn't hear my little sound whenever they subscribed. We're going to make this landing a good bit bigger, but just for right now, I wanted to go ahead and get something put in here. And this is a pretty decent little size landing, but definitely needs to be bigger. We'll extend it on back towards the back, and once we get some of these trees picked up out of here, we may be able to expand the outer edges just a little bit too. I know over on my right, back over that way, starts to get a little steep again, but back here to our left, we may be able to expand it a little bit more that way. So for right now, I think I'm going to just park this skidder back here in this corner. And let's grab our tractor. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. And hopefully the tractor can make the pull up this big long hill. Oh boy. Had doubts there for a second, but I think it's going to be alright. Yeah, so once again, I've got the weeds turned off. So normally whenever you cultivate ground like this, it doesn't take very long for the weeds to start popping up. And you got to either plow them over again or, see, I think you can maybe mow them, I'm not sure. But I just went ahead and turned the weeds off so I don't have to worry about it. Because we want this to look like a dirt road anyway. So we'll go around this way first. So weird that thing flops around like that. I mean, that's a in-game mod right there. It's not a custom mod. That's directly from Giants. And I could see where maybe a custom mod might have some weight issues or some balance issues or something that could be bouncing around like that. But for an in-game mod, that's weird. Maybe I'm just going too fast or something, but or maybe I don't have the right setup on the tractor. I don't know, but it seems like if it would hook up, then it should work. But oh well, it's just weird. Yeah, see, I like that so much better than just that plowed ground. It looks a whole lot better. Alright, what now? Okay, so let's hop back in the skidder. And let's go ahead and get ready for next time. We're just about out of time today, but so we got the landing made in here. But first what I want to do is go back to the shop area and pick up a bunch of trees that are on the ground, get them processed, loaded up, hauled off to the sawmill. And once we get everything picked up and cleaned up over there, we'll move everything down this way. And we got a bunch of trees here cut. Needs to be picked up and processed. And then we'll get busy clear cutting this whole area, which will be basically, I think it's just north of the shop up there, and then just to the south of the sawmill. So we got a pretty big area. But the plan is, once we get, well, let's just look real quick and see. Once we get, all right, come on, save. Come on. Once we get this area, let's see, we hit X. Yeah, you can see it here. Once we get a good bit of this area cut and get enough money to buy this one, which we actually have that now, but I just want to get, you know, some money in the bank because that only leave us about $120,000. But once we get enough money built up in the bank to have some left over for extra equipment or whatever we need, I'll buy this piece of land. We'll hack a road to the bridge, and then we're going to also buy this piece of land, and in here somewhere we'll find a good spot. I'm thinking actually probably this little area here might be good, or let's see, looks like maybe right in here, possibly. We'll have to find us a good flat spot, but I'm really thinking this is the best. Looks like the best spot right here. But anyway, that's the plan. Is we're gonna get a good bit of this area cut. Probably not the whole thing. I don't think I really have time for all that. And then we'll buy this little spot that's in blue, hack us a road in there to the bridge. We'll also buy this piece and probably set up right there, build us a road in here somewhere to get in there, and then we'll truck the wood back across the bridge, down past here, all the way to the sawmill. And eventually, you know, if we keep going with the series, what I like to do is maybe, you know, buy all this land along the water, and then eventually make us a road all the way around to this bridge, and then we can get back up in here to the sawmill. But we'll have to buy that piece too. I hate to just, you know, build a road because you can't use a chainsaw. I guess we could use the fellow buncher, but then again, I don't know if it's going to let us plow if we don't own the land, so I'm not sure about that. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. When we come back next time, like I said, we're going to pick up all the wood that's around between the gas station and the shop, get all that processed, get it delivered to the sawmill, and then we'll move everything to the new site we just set up today and get started there. So hope you have a good rest of the week, and we'll see you again on Friday. Thanks for watching.